No.
Mike, I want to ask you, because we're on in the barracks, what's the most important things you learned about enlisting in the Marine Corps? Your dad was a Marine, you were a Marine.
Yep.
The tradition
Uncle
of being a Marine and giving service. What did it do for you in establishing you as a person who serves still presently in the community and securing individuals around the world that you are responsible for, and you take that Marine spirit with you? What was it that you learned that's most important to you?
I'd say discipline. And I'd say respect for yourself and discipline. I think that it's just keeping the bearing of doing the right thing. See, in the Marine Corps, you can't do the wrong thing. It's not accepted. It's not accepted to do the wrong thing. That's probably the only organization that I know that doing the wrong thing has serious consequences, no matter how slight. That includes not doing your shoelaces right. That includes not doing something right. Everything has consequences because they make you responsible, and you learn the discipline in being responsible for others, and that others depend upon you to do the right thing. And that goes into, citizen and just being who you are. And so it becomes woven into who you are. So you hold other people accountable for their actions, and you hold yourself to a higher regard. So you refuse to do the wrong thing because that's what's ingrained in you, not to do the wrong thing. Of course, you got some bad, you people who fall out, and usually if you find a Marine who's kind of messed up, you can find out, yeah, he probably didn't do well in the Marine Corps. They got in for the wrong reasons. They got in for the uniform, or they got in to want to do whatever. But generally, if a guy is coming out as a squared away person from the Marine Corps, that's because they took the ethos that was given to them. And, it's drilled into you that these are the things that you will not do. You have 13 leadership traits.
What was it that you most learned about yourself that you still hold to this day as a valuable life lesson?
Wow. That can't is not an option. Can't is not an option. You can't do something. That's not true. Can't's not an option. You can't do something. No, you just haven't figured. You're lazy. If you say you can't, it just means you're being lazy because you're not trying to figure out the answer. Because if there's a problem, there's obviously an answer. You can't have one without the other. You can't have one without the other. The two go hand in hand. You can't say I got a problem and not have an answer. You can't.
Holding yourself accountable.
Right. So there's an answer. So if you don't take the lazy way out, figure out what the problem is, and sit and actually act upon it, you're good. So it's, when you say we can't change this or we can't, yeah, we can. You're just being lazy because you don't want to. I'd rather you say you don't want to than you say you can't. I'd rather you much say that, and it's easier. But no. So you just learn. So hold myself accountable. That